Hello everyone, my name is Granit Rajaja. I come from the Republic of Kosovo and I'm in my 4th years of studies here at ACT. I study computer science.
My name is Jasmine Trunkenpols. I came here from South Africa. I'm studying political science and international relations and I'm in my 1st year now.
Hi, my name is Katerina Betancourt. I am a study abroad student from the United States. My major is biochemistry with a minor in data science and law and public policy, and I am class of 2025.
My name is Katina. I'm from Guatemala, and I'm in the gap year program at ACT.
My name is Nikola Jocic. I'm from Serbia. I'm 20 years old. I'm majoring in computer science here at ACT.
Hey everyone, my name is Zephaniah Lindley. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts in the USA. And I go to Northeastern University, and I'm a 1st year mechanical engineering student.
The program at ACT was actually one of the best moments and the best challenges that I ever had in my life. I got to know a lot of people and a lot of students, and especially a lot of staff here at ACT. They helped me a lot on finding myself and helping me achieve a lot of good things that happened in my life. ACT has always been a very supportive institution that has always been there for its students, and I think it's one of the best things that happened in my life.
The experience at ACT so far has been really great for me. I enjoy everything here. I found a really good group of friends and I have a good relationship with my professors, and I'm enjoying the classes and all the activities that ACT has to offer. And also I'm really enjoying Thessaloniki as well, so it's been a great one.
What made this program challenging was just like, it was a different location, different place other than the US. It's a lot of like places to see, new places to explore, different language, different like system. It made it very challenging compared back to the US.
Well, especially regarding my studies, I think it's been very fruitful. I think that I've learned already so much, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to learn and how I'm going to come out as at the end of this experience, at the end of my 4-year studies. Next semester I'm going to be going abroad for an exchange semester in South Korea.
Alright, so I'm Vangelis Hasiotis. I'm Greek, and I'm also studying computer science here at ACT. And together with Nikola we're going next semester in South Korea.
My ACT experience so far has been really great. This program had everything that I was looking for. I get to take different classes of different majors before I get to decide what I'm going to do for my career later. So it has made me experiment different classes and also prepare me for the level of the college grades and everything that I will get later on. And I have made amazing friends, and I love the weather and living by the sea. Everything has been amazing so far.
The best part about living in a country where you don't know the language is that you have the opportunity to learn it, and you're surrounded by people who speak it, and people here are very encouraging and helpful, and so I never had a problem. I learned very quickly actually.
My relationship with the professors at ACT was actually one of the best ones, because the professors in their own are going to become your friends. Because of the small classrooms and the way that ACT operates as a school, the professors have the thing of having a one-on-one talk always with the students for any problem or any circumstances that they actually might have, whether it will be for the class or something that it's happening with the school, any events. So they've always been very helpful with us, and I think they are the best, let's say, friends to have in this institution.
The classroom setting at ACT is very interconnected. Since the classes are not that big, you have an opportunity to communicate with your professors and also your classmates, so you can always keep up to date with each other, and you can also help each other out.
I really enjoy Thessaloniki because it's such a student city and you can feel that youthful energy everywhere you go. There's young people everywhere and it makes it much easier to adapt to the new environment. My favorite place is probably the boardwalk because you can just go for a nice walk to relax, or if you want to grab coffee or have lunch, it's the perfect place for everything.
Living in Greece has helped me discover who I am as a person. Living in the States I was more restricted due to the Asian requirements, but coming here, I've been more independent. I learned different ways of having fun, discovering new experiences, being more open to traveling, meeting new people, learning more about different cultures, learning more about the language, and having more fun with different people that I met around the city compared back home in the US. I've become a well-rounded and more open person.
My favorite spot in Thessaloniki is this coffee shop called Coffis. My RA recommended it to me because I was looking for a place to study, and it is one of my favorite places ever. I actually went there yesterday to say goodbye to the owner because I became close friends with her. She is just so sweet, and she taught me a lot about Greek culture and taught me some of the language because I was struggling a little bit on my own, and I love that place. I would sit there for maybe 6 hours doing some of my homework, but it was definitely my favorite part about Thessaloniki.
A local tradition or a local food that I really enjoy, I would say, is gyros, because I had actually never had it before moving to Greece, and now it's quite a common practice for me and my friends to go get gyros, I would say at least once a week. So
I love Thessaloniki was, I could say, very vibrant, laid back, chill. It may seem a little small after a while, but still there's a lot of things to do. You have a nice boardwalk, which is very nice and unique to the city. You can see the whole Mediterranean Sea. You have the Latika area, which is great at nighttime for nightlife. You have Aristotle Square, which is very, it hits the Greek culture. And then you also have a different part of Thessaloniki up in the upper part of the city where you can see nice historical gates and walls, castles. There's a nice hill to see overlook the whole entire city. It's very, very nice and special.
Well, my experience in Thessaloniki has been really nice. It's very far from where I'm from, but it still has so many, though the culture is very different, there's still a lot of similarities, like being family oriented, and the love for food and everything is very similar. I have loved that it's a small city and it's very safe, which is very different than where I'm used to. Where I'm from, it's not that safe, but I love that here I can walk everywhere, and I love being near the sea, just walking near the White Tower and eating lunch there with my friends. I do that quite often, and it has been very nice so far. Yeah.
My favorite beach is Nia Mondania. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's in Halkidiki. It's pretty far north for Halkidiki, but it's nice and calm. It's got a few shops and stuff, but overall I liked it. I actually brought a few of my friends there last week, and it was really nice, just being able to sit in the sun and spend the day out.
The best part about living in Thessaloniki is just the vibe of this city and this country in its own. I mean, you can see the weather is amazing, the beach is right close to us, 20 minutes away walking, and you have La Vadica, which is the best places to go out for a taverna, for a good night, for good food and good music and good relationships with people. Thessaloniki in its own has one of the best vibes as a city for a student, and it's also known as one of the biggest student places here in the Balkans. Could not get a better place than this.
Thessaloniki, I have only amazing things to say about Thessaloniki. It's an amazing city, a student city. I've only had nothing but fun here, exploring different parts of it, hanging out with my friends. I've really enjoyed my time here.
I'm not from Thessaloniki, and I can say the same thing. It's been fun, and really, I think Thessaloniki is the best place to study, to be a student at, yeah.
Something that I found really special, and something that it's purely on ACT's side, is that we have these events that happen, and one of my favorite ones is actually the Spirit Day, where you get to get the feel and the vibe of this school. Everybody's wearing the school's merch, everybody's having fun, there's your local souvlaki, and everybody's having fun, there's a lot of games, and it really helps you get the feel of ACT and how it is as an institution. It helps a lot people to get to know each other, get the vibe of the campus as well, and on the way the school operates, which is one of the biggest days here at ACT.
The ACT field trips were amazing, unique, and very special. We got to go to Athens, we went to Delphi, we went to other parts of Greece, which were really amazing.
The ACT field trips were my favorite part of studying abroad here in Greece. It was one of the most personal parts of being here, you know, being with a guide and being able to walk around and just see aspects of Greece that I wouldn't have seen while I was traveling on my own. Like, for example, we went to Meteora and we saw the monasteries, and I know that if I had come here on my own or by myself, I would have never had that opportunity. So I think the ACT field trips were probably my favorite part about studying abroad here.
The ACT was pretty much everything I did expect. That's why I chose to come here. But I definitely enjoy that there's a lot of people from different cultures, and that was something I wasn't used to before. And it's nice making friends from all over the world.
I mean, the biggest difference from something that I expected is the vibe of this place. I don't know why, but everybody is so nice, everybody is so welcoming all the time. It was so easy to make friends and to adapt to this new place, even though it's really far away. It was not something that I expected to be handled so easily. And also, something that is different is all the different cultures that I'm exposed to. You know, I have friends from Serbia, from Albania, from Greece, and it has made me realize, well, first how small the world is, how we can be from so far away but yet so similar, and also all the differences that and perspectives that we hold in life.
The program actually has helped me a lot for my future, and I have a lot of options thinking about it. There's a lot of cases where I want to actually stay and continue staying in Greece, because the hospitality and the way the professors and the people here have helped me get familiar with the place has made me think of actually staying here in Greece. But there's a lot of opportunities given by the department, from the computer science department. They give us a lot of job opportunities to actually stay here in Greece and continue in our masters or whatever. And the thing is that they will give you options. They gave us options, and I think the future is very good for us.
What made organic chemistry so challenging is it's just the course. Organic chemistry is very hard. It is not an easy course, but luckily the professor that I had was so sweet, and there's only 20 of us in the class, and that was really nice because where I go to school at home, it's a class of like 80 to 100 kids, and you don't get that chance to work one-on-one with your professor or go after and ask questions and go to office hours a little bit more often. So although the course was extremely challenging and I spent a lot of time working on it, it was nice taking the class here because I had the chance to actually work one-on-one and like have more time with my professor.
The thing that made me choose ACT is the fact that I was not just tied to one specific topic for my gap year. It was not just an immersion in cooking or an immersion in psychology. I can take everything that I was interested in, that I thought I might be good at, and be exposed to so many different subjects, not just one, which was something that all of the other gap year programs that I considered did have. I had to only pick one subject, but here I can experiment all of the different majors before actually choosing.
For someone who is considering to study at ACT, I would just say be open-minded for new experiences and meeting new people. Definitely interact with everyone in the beginning and take advantage of everything that ACT offers, and you'll sure have a great time here.
My advice to someone coming to ACT is the campus is very beautiful, especially during the summer. There's good study spaces at ACT, such as the library. You can study in the classroom. Teachers are very nice, very lenient, and they want you to succeed.
I would say come. It's such an amazing experience. Even if you're like a study abroad, a gap year, actual student, wherever you're from, this is a great place to meet new people. The classes are great, the professors have been amazing. And an advice I would give is make sure that when you're here, you don't stick with your same kind. Expose yourself to the different cultures, the different places, the different cultures, and try to learn from everything that ACT has to offer and all the different cultures that you can learn from being here.
An advice I would give to someone who's considering coming to ACT is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the challenges that are ahead, because the integration part has been so easy. Everyone is so friendly, and I believe that as long as you keep organized, you will have no issue with getting by.
My advice to someone considering ACT is, one, to come here and study, and two, to take every opportunity that they have here. Do all the field trips, take any time off to travel, speak to your professors. I mean, I spoke to one of my professors and I ended up staying longer and doing research here, and that was a possibility that I didn't even know existed at first. And it's just, my main advice is just to take every opportunity you have while you're here.
Best part about moving to Greece and not knowing the language was that I had the opportunity to learn, and since I'm surrounded by people who speak the language fluently, it allowed me to pick it up very quickly, and in that way I've been able to communicate outside of college as well, which helped a lot.